Shout out to
That guy was the shit.
Yeah, that's that Georgia State life. You know what I'm saying? I used to.
Are you talking about the show?
Yeah, my nigga. I used to get him mad now. He still reserves.
Man, that show.
I don't know where he at no more. You know what I'm saying? That was his spot.
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna see him though.
That was the first place to card me on my.
When
21st.
I get on, I'm taking Unc shopping. I don't know why ain't nobody fucked with Unc yet. Like he an OG for us. He been out there.
This is Him and the Ox, where we hype the underhype. You know what I'm saying? Today we're featuring MoneySignPeso. We got Big Smoke, also known as Power Circle, bro. Shout yourself out.
Smoke.
Yeah, we just part of Power Circle though.
It's part of Power Circle, so you're not. So y'all aren't just Power Circle.
No,
yeah,
you're
not a group, just a part of it, bro.
Power Circle's the label.
Label.
Yeah.
So more so like a conglomerate, bro.
Yeah, it's
like,
definitely a conglomerate.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, you just hit it on the head.
Exactly, bro. Shout yourself out, Jake, bro. I know.
You know, I'm one of 3 co-hosts on this fantastic fucking brand we're riding on. I like this wave. We're like getting actually like relevant people up in Atlanta on this podcast. It's hyping me up. Honestly, it like makes my whole entire fucking week every single week. So, welcome.
Nat the Go, aka Nat the Intellectual, aka Don't Bring Your Baby Moms Around Me.
And it's your boy Mandel, also known as Kim Jong Flex.
Shout out his Cash App.
Yeah, shout out my Cash App. Money sign, hey there you. I got dreams. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, bro.
So
Fuck with him.
Let's get in these questions.
Let's get in these questions, man. So, like, what, you know what I'm saying, as, you know what I'm saying, I know you more rap, and then you kind of more pop, right? You kind of consider yourself a pop star. You know what I'm saying? Rap pop, you know what I'm saying? But I know you call yourself a pop star, that's why.
Yeah,
that's
I'm a
why
pop
I'm
star,
pop star,
for sure.
Yeah.
I just make hits.
You just make hits. So basically, you just a hit maker, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying, well, all y'all probably hit makers, but like he hit maker. Like that's. There's you need to get that tattoo on you somewhere. Hit maker, bro.
You're a trap and chain smoker. I like it.
Yeah, I don't trap, but I chain smoke.
Yeah, you chain smoke for sure. But like, you know what I'm saying? As an artist, like sound wise, steez wise, what separates y'all from everybody else? Like,
just like it's like Mac computers compared to Dell computers. We like MacBooks.
It's just original. We creative. We make our own music, our own sound. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's just a difference.
Do y'all like? Is there any aspect of your sound that you feel like is very unique compared to anybody else?
All of everything about our sound. I mean, we sound like what's hot right now.
Right.
But it's like you can tell that it's not what's hot right now.
Right. Not trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Our sound is the future.
Right.
It's now. It's the future. It's a little bit of the past. It's everything.
Feel that. Feel that. How'd you two meet up?
Music.
Yeah, pure music. That's my nigga. But
Like what age were you when you met up?
I think I was 23, 22.
I was 20. I was like 21.
so like in your 20s, like when y'all really starting to like build yourself up as an artist.
It was just a few years ago.
Just a few years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so like y'all just like on a scene together, like music scene or something. Y'all just met up.
Just noticing each other's talent.
Exactly.
I heard his shit, and I was like, I'm trying to work with him.
But at the same time, like y'all are here now, like whatever couple years later, like flexing both of your stuff at the same time. Like that's pretty cool though. Like you made that connection that while back, and now you're still. I mean, like that's admirable.
Man.
It's admirable.
Yeah.
Do you guys have? I know you guys have. What's the name of y'all's collab project? Yeah,
West Egg.
West Egg, and why is it called West Egg?
It's a Great Gatsby thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the new money side of the Great Gatsby. We're trying to like channel that energy and that feeling.
Yeah.
It's a rich vibe. It's everything luxury. You know what I'm saying? People from all walks of life want to experience luxury, so that's what we're giving you.
Right. Like how many tracks were we expecting on this collab album?
Probably like 4 or 5. You know?
Anywhere between like 4 and 10 songs.
Yeah. Do you guys prefer that length for EPs?
It just depends, man. When you get in there, you make it. You know.
Yeah.
And you can pick the songs. It's like, I don't know. It just depends on how you feeling, man. How you packaging up your project.
We were talking about this outside before this. You said y'all have a home studio.
Yeah.
What's the longest y'all been at the computer or getting to work, or in the studio long? How long? How many days? How many hours straight consecutively?
Hours, man. I mean, you gotta sleep, but Literally, I live in the studio, so all day long. Just sometimes, you know, it's consecutive hours and hours and hours of here recording, them producing. You know what I'm saying? Me rapping, recording, us all recording, or it could be sporadic. We could make a song in 30 minutes and then go to Zaxby's.
Right.
Yeah, I spend like at my computer in my crib, like I've done like 13-hour days.
Yeah.
And then like actual official session wise, my longest official session was 7 hours.
Right. Where was that session?
Doppler.
What? Is that in the city?
Yeah, that's like Buckhead.
Yeah. Okay. Like, what's your favorite studio in the in the city?
Triangle Sound.
Triangle Sound. Where's that?
It's slick by like Westmart, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that West Midtown, Marietta Street.
Yeah.
Kind of in that kind of where.
Nueva Laredo.
It's
It's like right by there.
Yeah.
I fuck with me.
Like Chattahoochee Avenue.
Yeah.
You know where like Topgolf is?
Yeah.
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 It's like
That's
right by
DTP
there.
is
That's what they're
from.
talking about.
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's so like, how do you approach your music? Are you writers, or most likely you're writers, but are you sitting down pen and pad, writing in the booth, or are you the kind of come up with the lyrics or come up with the phrases you kind of want to use as you're sitting there?
Yeah, our writing styles are kind of similar. We just everything off the top of the dome. We freestyle. We kind of just go back and forth. Like we might be in a room together, he producing, and then we start doing, you know, like ideas out loud.
Right.
Just start, you know, shooting stuff between each other, and then come up with some fire shit. One of us like lay that shit down.
Right.
So that's how y'all get over like writer's block and shit. Y'all just go off.
Yeah,
each
I mean,
not just each other, but in general.
When I'm having writer's block, that means I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't come up with no concept.
No concept.
Yeah.
So like you guys are your
Because
favorite.
I don't never necessarily write.
Yeah, we don't.
That is a good like relevant point though, because like a lot of people experience writer's block in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like you can't like talk to anybody.
No, I can talk to people. It's just
Yeah.
I can't think of no ideas.
Yeah.
Like,
He'll literally be like, all right, I can't. I'm like, he'll dub the session.
yeah.
He has writer's block.
Well, what's your version of writer's block?
I'll make songs that I'm not connecting with like that I don't really like, that I'm not gonna use. You just make throwaways when you have writer's block.
Right.
You gotta get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like kind of one of the, I mean, I don't mean to talk too much, but I feel like it's one of the only ways to really express how you're feeling, like what you're going through, like because you're trying to produce like a hit, right? And then afterwards, between those hits, like there has to be something.
Yeah.
Whether it be like progress or just regress, it has to be at least something.
Yeah, I feel like it's always progress. You just moving towards the next hit. It's coming. It's just like in a queue in your mind.
Right.
You just gotta hear the right beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Do you like? Are you guys? Is your music more influenced off your experiences, or I guess off your experience, or is it more influenced? I guess kind of what you see in the world. You know what I mean? Is it more spectator versus living the situation? If you know what kind of get what I'm saying.
I mean, my music is more based off feeling. You know, like when I listen to an instrumental, I let the instrumental kind of write the record for me. But you know what I'm saying? It's a real life experience in there, and it just depends on the record. Like whatever the instrumental paints, you know, that's what I'll talk about.
Right. And you're a producer, so like I can see that you probably producing beats, and as you're producing the beat, and as you're producing the song, you're like kind of saying like, okay, I know what sound, I know what kind of harmony or flow I want on this part. Let me just fit the words in the way I want it. Is that how it probably goes?
I mean, to a certain degree, but I mean, sometimes I just be freestyling, bro, and that shit just come out.
That's
fire.
lit. That's
like,
lit,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? So,
Like, now, so between the two of you, like, what's y'all's favorite, like, song, project that you've been featured on, produced? Like, what's, like, just your favorite, like, right now? I know y'all probably got a lot, but it's hard to choose, but, like, if you something, it don't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in order, but, like, off the top of your head, like, what would you say is your favorite?
my favorite project right now is West Egg, the shit me and Smoke finna drop. And that shit is,
When does that drop?
we don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
Between January and March.
Early 2018.
So 2K18 on the way.
Yeah, first quarter.
First quarter, bro.
But that shit's gonna be amazing.
Anything in first quarter. It's gonna be good.
Everything's going crazy first quarter.
It's the same thing for you, West Egg. Is that?
Yeah, I've been probably West Egg, Big Smoke Volume 1. I'm proud of that. But yeah, West Egg is probably about to be good.
What have you been hyped for, like, about like the new year in terms of music? I mean, like, you know, I personally think this year was kind of lackluster in terms of music.
Next year is gonna be crazy because it's our year. So I mean, you know, it's a new wave, a whole new wave of artists, a whole new sound of music. So yeah, we really excited about next year. This year was straight, but
yeah, I feel like y'all did a good job setting yourself up for next year.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what 2017 was about.
Yeah,
you know,
getting the right placements, being in the right places, shake the right hands. So when you get in 2018, they already know. So 2019, you're already there. You know, 2018 you put the work in, or 2017 you put the work in. 2018 you take advantage of what work you put in. Then 2019 you
do it again.
Yeah. And the good thing is y'all got a queue already. Like y'all just like you said earlier, like you just trying to decide when to release it. Like when you gonna drop it, how you gonna promote it. So
we work on music so much, bro.
Every day that it's a full-time job.
Yeah. 25/8. Bro.
Yeah,
definitely. So like, you know what I'm saying, but over these projects, what's y'all's favorite bar? Like, for sure.
I just came up on the bag. Oh, bad little bitch. She want the bag, and she want this dick.
I love that.
Yeah, this is crazy. Y'all got some good questions. I don't know. Probably Too Many Sins. I'm hoping God can forgive me again. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a cool one.
So you're a pop star. That's not call you because you know.
Yeah, that's what you've been self-promoting.
Yeah, exactly. So you're a pop star. So but you get a lot of influence from Key, from listening to your music. How's incorporating, you know, kind of the hip hop, trap sound and making it more radio play? How's that process kind of work, or is that just naturally how you kind of are?
Well, the thing about it is like when I say I'm a pop star, that doesn't really mean I make a certain type of music. Because hip hop is pop now. This is the most popular genre.
Yeah.
My music is hip hop music. It's just the most. Hip hop is pop.
Right.
So I'm a pop star. I'm making hip hop hits.
Right.
But yeah, it's not really a difference, like a distinction. Like, you know, you don't go into the studio thinking one way or this way. It just is what it is. And as far as like my influences with Key, people like that, you just got to be well rounded. I think anybody who makes music has different influences from different genres, different times in music and stuff like that. Like Key is just Key is the father of the current state of like hip hop, like the SoundCloud stuff y'all hear, all that comes from Key. So you know, you hear Key in a lot of artists.
Right. Like getting on like the topic of like getting influence from other genres. What outside of hip hop, what's kind of like something that people wouldn't necessarily expect MoneySignPeso and Big Smoke are listening to? That kind of.
I'm listening to jazz. I'm listening to the Isley Brothers.
Right.
Robert Glasper, Chris Dave. You know, I'm fucking with Victor Wooten.
Yeah.
You know, he a bass player, shit like that. Like, I'm listening to gospel music. I'm listening to like Ray Charles and James Brown.
I fucking love Ray Charles.
I'm watching James Brown perform. That's my new thing. But you know,
like just watching performances, or specifically Ray Charles.
No, James Brown.
James Brown. Yeah. So you watching James?
Watching
James.
James Brown performances.
Yeah, that's
they're gold.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. That's entertainment.
He's a character for the ages. For
Yeah,
sure.
he's the GOAT when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, like he was recorded on a morning TV show.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man's word.
Yeah, like high out of his mind. She's asking him a bunch of questions. He's standing up in the seat. Like,
that's when he was his best. When he
that's
was
when
out of his
mind.
mind.
When he was just interviewing himself.
Yeah, exactly. When he was
when
playing his
crazy,
own self. Like,
and shit.
He's. God.
What about you, Big Smoke?
Man, I listen to a lot of like old school R&B, soul, like Sade, and 80s contemporary pop, like the Outfields, like Naked Eyes and stuff like that. That's like some weird shit I listen to that people wouldn't expect. Like Phil Collins, I really fuck with Phil Collins. I fuck with like folk pop stars, like real, like yeah, when you
pop star, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with that type of shit.
Can someone?
But
I fuck with Phil
Collins. I fucking love Phil.
Yeah, Phil Collins is fine. Definitely. And who else do I be listening to, man? I don't know. We listen to a lot of Bob Marley. Like we fuck with Bob.
Yeah.
We fuck with Bob the Long Way.
Yeah,
man. I fuck with a lot of older artists, a lot of R&B.
This album right there,
Yeah.
The Tribe Called Quest,
Yeah.
that's the best album ever.
Yeah.
And then probably like Kanye, bro. Y'all gotta put Kanye up there. Kanye's probably one of my biggest influences. Yeah.
That wasn't me this time.
That wasn't me, but
You just said Kanye.
yeah. Shout out to Kanye. That's why it fell. I needed
That's
you to
good.
get up to grab that. But Kanye, he's one of the biggest inspirations, bro. Like Kanye is modern music.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's weird.
It went from Jay-Z being the biggest influence in hip hop to Kanye. He passed it to Kanye. And then, you know, we have other huge influences. Like I think Drake is a huge influence on our current state of hip hop, the melodies in hip hop. Like Kanye kicked the door open and then he held the shit open while Drake ran through, and you know what I'm saying?
And Drake's international, so
Drake has the best team in the past decade, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Team wise, like.
Yeah, but like, so like, what would you categorize your fan base, demographically or like something like that, or is it nationwide?
Music lovers, you know, a lot of other rappers.
Right.
They fuck with my shit.
Is that big in Atlanta? Because I feel like that's like when we went to. We talk about this a lot. When we went to Larry League show at Mammoth Gallery, it seemed like there was more photographers and actual rappers and people like that.
I mean, that's just the wave now because everybody wants to be a part of this thing. Nobody wants to watch it anymore, you know. So everybody is a photographer. Everybody who gives a fuck about music, the actual music lovers, are all doing something now, like doing shit like this. Hand me the aux.
Yeah.
They taking pictures. They on Instagram trying to do something.
Right.
Everybody got a brand.
Right.
They're at a show building their brand. That's their, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's Atlanta.
Yeah.
So.
You fuck with that?
No. I'd rather them crowd together and just watch this shit.
Yeah.
So instead of just like, I'm saying just people just trying to do a little bit of something just to be part of the scene, you rather them either just watch it or actually try to like.
I mean, it works both ways because where everybody's trying to do it, it's a lot of places to get your content out there. But at the same time, it's like, it's just not meant for everybody. And not everybody's in this shit for genuine reasons. Like, actual love for, you know what I'm saying, what they're doing. So, I mean, in the photographer sense, I know a lot of niggas that's probably just taking pictures to get bitches. Taking pictures to get into the VIP here. And that's all it is, you know what I'm saying? But the niggas that's actually fire is out here making shit happen, like pushing the. I ain't trying to diss y'all though. I fuck with y'all, man.
No. Trust me.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know, like you understand. Like we got people that do this shit out of volunteer, bro. Like people just like writing about music, bro. So.
By the way, none of us for Hand Me the Aux or the plug get paid for this. We do it because we actually like to do it.
Yeah, facts.
But then in the end, you know what I'm saying, along the way, you're trying to get some points, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you do it because you like doing it. Like,
I mean, I'd like to get some influence for my boy.
I'm saying we got like 40-some people who are part of Hand Me the Aux just because they fuck with him.
Hey,
or like
it's all about music. Branding.
Exactly.
That's the real shit, though. I think that's the difference between our generation and the generation before us. It's like we have Instagram, and like before Facebook and Twitter, you know, they were just social media. Now Instagram is your actual brand. You can show the entire world who you are, what your whole steez is, strictly from Instagram, and you get a million people to like that shit. That's the difference in the world now. It's so much easier to kind of get some coin for just like having friends, and I think that's why so many people are hopping on because I hopped on the photographer train because I realized that was an easy way for me to get into concerts. Like, bro, let me take photos, put them shit on my blog. Niggas gonna follow, niggas gonna say thank you for putting that shit on the blog, and I'm just out here enjoying myself, taking photos of concerts.
I mean, it's the jug, bro.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that shit.
This nigga love be rapping out here with the tripod. That's lit, bro.
That man got press passes and he performed. But like, so you know what I'm saying? If there was a song, you know what I'm saying? If you put somebody onto y'all as an artist, what song would you put them on with?
You starting back at the beginning stages,
like anything,
like Addicted to Atlanta, or would you give them, Big Smoke Volume 1?
I would definitely tell them to go listen to Big Smoke Volume
1. Right.
I would tell them to listen to Guap.
That's my shit. I was texting Bossman Pete about that. Like, oh, what's this song about? He's like, yeah,
Guap is hard.
Shout out to Boss Man.
Yeah, shout out to Bossman.
So, like, so you would just say just listen to the whole tape, man.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to choose a record, I would probably choose a record called Kamikaze.
Kamikaze.
Yeah, that's the single. That's the
single.
one.
That's the one.
That's a hit maker.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Nah, I fuck with Kamikaze. That shit hard. Big Smoke Volume 1 hard. Y'all need to go get that shit.
Yeah. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal,
all streamers,
Google Play, all of that.
Y'all on all streamers. Y'all on there.
You can find us everywhere.
So all you gotta do is search the name. They there.
Mm-hmm. So where can people find you on social media?
MoneySignPeso on everything. On Twitter, on Instagram.
Spell it out. Money sign. Spell out money sign.
Yeah, MoneySign.
Yeah.
Peso.
Mine is one Big Smoke _ the number 1 Big Smoke _ You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my smokers. I fuck with y'all.
Smokers.
You know what I'm saying? Those my peoples.
What's up, man? Well, I mean, glad to have y'all on here. Glad to have y'all on the plug. It's been a hilarious evening.
Shout out to Hennessy, sponsor us, along with Tito's.
Yeah, shout out to Hennessy.
I promise you, Tito's, I'm not drinking Hennessy right now.
Yeah, but
he's really not.
But shout out.
He's really not. It's crazy.
Shout out how lit I got on the pod.
Yeah, on the pod.
You're welcome.
Hey, Money Bags dropping on Monday.
Yeah.
By Peso on Lule. Shout out to Big Smoke.
Big Smoke and MoneySignPeso. It's the Power Circle way. You know what I'm saying? It's Power Circle season all year.
Hold on, before we didn't tap into this as much. Can y'all give us more details about Power Circle?
Power Circle is just a conglomerate that I started with some of my close friends, and it's just me and Bossman Peace right now are just we started the management side of it, got the LLC together, and Big Smoke is the first artist. Mook Players, another artist that is a part of the conglomerate. We got producers. And
Where's Mook? Where's Mook
He's
from?
in New York.
He's in New York
City. New York, yeah.
Okay, what's up?
He just dropped his tape Ember on all streamers. Go get that.
What's his social media?
Mook Player. MOOK Player.
That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all just a conglomerate of just artists, producers,
all types of shit, man. We got DJs, we got all types of shit, visual artists.
Yeah.
So it's really
shout out to my boy with DJ Q Peso.
DJ Q Peso.
Shout out to him.
So
shout
it's a conglomerate. It's gonna be a label eventually.
Eventually, just the groundwork, just getting the groundwork.
Yeah, let's start from somewhere, man. Mm-hmm. Man, glad to have y'all on, man. We fuck with y'all heavy. I mean, he already know I fuck with y'all heavy.
Y'all been fucking with us since the first show.
My birthday.
Was that my birthday?
Yeah, bro.
I was off the shit.
He jumped all over.
Hell yeah. Almost fell off. That was lit. That was the only glass that broke too.
That was man. Yeah, that show literally changed my life. So I fuck with y'all. I love y'all, man. That shit that really did. That meant a lot to have y'all out there. So, thanks for coming on the interview. Thanks for being the first video podcast and shit. Like,
you already
groundbreaking.
Extremely influential.
Shout out Power Circle, man.
Yeah, shout out to Pops too.
Shout out Pops.
Saying respect your old.
Shout out Pops.
What's up with my nigga Bossman Peace?
Yeah, my nigga Bossman Peace. It's smoke season. It's Power Circle season. It's Bossman season. You know we winning.
Yeah, but this is Hand Me Dogs. This is the plug.
Presented by Hand Me Dogs.
We out.